Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. This is your hub for everything physical media and entertainment, and I've got a show for you guys tonight. Look, it's unclear if Michelle is actually going to join me at this time for the Blu-ray audit, the October Blu-ray audit. I do have the seat open. She did set this stream today while I was at work, so I think she intends to join. And yeah, I thought I'd do something different. We do the pre-recorded audits every single month. And I was like, you know what? We didn't have time to film it last week. The month is getting away from me already. November, we're like day 5 into November. So if I don't do it like now, then it's never going to get done because we got the roundtable Tuesday night. I got the physical media report tomorrow. I've got all kinds of reviews and stuff's just coming in left and right I got to get to. So I just wanted to knock it out live tonight. And I thought it'd be fun because we've never done this live, and we could interact with you guys while we do it, and it'd be a good time. No Ken's, movie experience. Is that what it's called? Ken's home video. Sorry guys. Ken's movie experience was 2 years ago, 3 years ago almost, when I did that show. But none of that. I'm going live a little bit earlier on Sunday. And the reason for that is so my wife's more likely to join because she's not going to come down here at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Let me adjust my camera real quick. We do have 160 people in here. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Michelle's probably not going to come down here until we hit 100 likes. So hit the like button. There's 160 people in here. At least 100 of you guys can hit the like button. My goodness. Yeah, this is I don't know how this month is going to be. I spent over 900 in September, and I kind of knew that October would be worse. But I don't know. I don't know how much bad I was looking at the stack. Like the stack it doesn't look big. September's audit looked bigger to me. But there's a lot of pricey stuff in here. We've got stuff like the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment box set. We've got, unfortunately, the Exorcist box set that just came in the other day. I say unfortunately because I wish it would have came in after October ended so I could put it on next month's audit because I plan to take it a little easier in November. I plan to, but there's Criterion sales and it's always nuts with physical media, guys. Well, let me get into the chat, while we're waiting on my wife. Like I said, hopefully she comes. If she doesn't come, I'm going to have to do this solo, and it's going to be a lot more difficult. Let's see who all's here tonight. 183 people here. We got Astro Juicy, sorry. Let's see. Duck Pwned, Duck PWND. Is that how you say it? Always looking forward to the audits. Goes crazy if we don't get them done. Make sure I know about it on every single video I put out. He's like, where's the audits? You're 2 days late, Ken. Look, it's been a hell of a past 2 months for me and my wife. I'm going to be honest. It's been very hard for us to record our own content on our channel, much less do extra stuff on mine. So, we're lucky to get that one a week live stream out on our channel. So it's just been very hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. My wife started a new job last week. So there's that too. So just a lot of things preventing us to get away to film a video. But she might be down here to do it tonight. So we'll see. Let's see. Followed him around asking how much he spent this month. He went to the store, found a guy. I missed this entire thing. Went to a store to find a guy that looked like me. Eventually, the manager called the cops on me, and now I'm banned for the store for life. Is that a true story, Duck? I believe it because I believe it with you. I do. We're up to 85 likes. Hit the like button. YouTube is doing something different now. It's actually updating like the likes, like when I'm actually in the stream. It didn't used to do that. Like I would have to get out and get back in to see the likes. Now it's like updated in real time, so I can see it. And I feel like it used to do that back in the day, but it hasn't done that in quite some time. Deadly Spooky says that he is nervous. Mario Michelle, please take it easy on our boy. Film Watcher 96. Hey guys, what's up, Film Watcher? How you doing? I ordered a Criterion Collection release of Breaker Morant last week. Can't wait to get it. Also watched the Uninvited Criterion. Oh, I had the Uninvited. The Uninvited was like my second Criterion I ever bought, and it's because it was a little bit cheaper in Barnes and Noble. I think I got it for like 15 during the sale. Still haven't watched it. I bought it with Rosemary's Baby. I did watch Rosemary's Baby. Let's see. There will be one Criterion in this. I am seeing a super chat, which I'm going to go down and collect right now. Youth of Truth donated $4.99. Thank you so much, Youth of Truth. Just came to donate and say hi. I'll be listening to the upload of this tomorrow while at work. Awesome. Thank you so much. And look, I don't know how long the audit will take. It'll probably just take 20, 25 minutes like it usually does in the videos. After that, my wife's going back upstairs again, if she does come down here. And then I'm going to stay on for a bit just to do a regular, Q&A, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll probably try to stay on here till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So this won't be like a, 45-minute live stream or anything like that. We in it for the long haul. What's up, Fauci Cinema? How you doing? Oh, there's my wife. She's in the chat right now. Should I join Ken or leave him hanging? Wow, way to build the anticipation. She knows how to do this. I hope she actually comes down here, though. I was hearing some rumbling going on upstairs. Lots of stuff going on. 221 people in the chat. We got 93 likes. Hey, when we get to 100 likes, 110. When we get to 110 likes, I'll do a giveaway. Digital code giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but I'll give something away for you guys. Let's see. Lutula Morris here. What's up, man? Buckle up, Kim. Michelle, get his ass. Oh God, I don't know what this is going to be. Am I going to break 1,000 tonight? I was looking at all these totals and kind of just adding them up a little bit in my head. I'm like, this could honestly be 1,000, which is a lot. I don't think I've ever broke 1,000. I think last month was honestly like my biggest month. I will send you a picture on Instagram and show you. Also, Amazon is not the same price for Barnes & Noble Criterion. So awesome, man. Hold on. Is somebody in here? I think she's here. Oh, my goodness. Do you want to just join? Or do you want me to have an entrance for you? Entrance music.
I need an intro.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let me put the mic out. I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't be here.
Well, that's rude.
I wanted you to join because I know that the people want that. But personally, I don't want to have to go through this. I got to take last month off. I got to do it by myself.
You did.
I'll be honest. It was actually super difficult to do it by myself because I had to add it on the calculator myself while I was filming the video.
Yeah.
And it was very awkward. But yeah, we're at 109 likes. There's 255 people in here watching now.
That's why I came in, because you said that I shouldn't come in until there were 100, and then it
you were actually listening.
It hit up to over 100. So
all right, I need 110 likes, and I promised them a giveaway. Then we'll get started. But I did see that Tiana sent a super chat.
Tiana.
Thank you so much, Tiana. Michelle, where are you?
I'm right here, Tiana.
And Tiana's actually going to be on the channel on Tuesday night. She's going to be on the round table, her first ever round. Do you need me to scoot over?
Far away.
Well, I had the camera out, so I mean they're in frame.
Gotcha.
Thank you so much, Tiana. I appreciate that. Let me do a super chat for him. I'll give him the old Truman show.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
That's what you're going to say when you leave the stream.
Awesome.
Okay, let's see. We had another super chat here, $1.99. Hitchcock is the GOAT. Love the content. Can't wait for the Lone Star collection. Or Lone Star Criterion, sorry. All right, so look, guys, we got to get to the audit. I'm going to do a giveaway real quick because we hit over 110. But after that, once we get started, guys, I'm not going to be able to get into the chat too much. But if you do leave a super chat, I will definitely get to that when we are finished with all the auditing.
What kind of giveaway are you doing?
I'm going to do the Prey. Hold on a second. I was going to give away the Prey digital code. There is no digital code for Prey because Disney didn't include one Let me do.
I thought you were gonna give like the actual movie away. I'm like, dang.
No. I am going to give away a movie though Tuesday night. I am going to give away a movie Tuesday night in the
Gotcha.
stream. I'm going to give away Scream 3 on 4K. If I can actually focus that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty.
This is how I do giveaways now. First
Oh, there
come,
you go.
first serve. Because
So it's whoever plugs it in first.
whenever I do the whole question and answer thing, it's like the people that win, I can't ever find them, and half of them don't
Yeah.
ever reach out to me. So it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Whoever gets it, gets it. That's the way it
Okay.
is.
Very nice.
But all right, let's. Are you ready to get started? Do you have anything you want to say to the people? There's 261 people watching.
I mean, I feel a little rusty because, like you said, it's didn't do last month. So it's been a good over 2 months, I guess.
Yeah, since August.
Since we've done it.
Since
So
August was pretty rough.
and we haven't been doing very many videos on our channel.
No, we've done a few lives, and we did the Five Nights at Freddy's review.
Yeah,
so it's not like we haven't done anything, but
yeah, I'm ready to see how much you spent. I saw somebody.
What's up, Fish?
I saw somebody said that I must have got a new job to make more money to take care of your habit.
She did. She had to bail me out of debt. So it's a very good job, though.
I would never do that.
Yeah, you're making something like I think like 300,000 or 400,000 a year now.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally making those big bucks.
So
all right, well let's give the peeps what they're here for. I don't even know where to start. Do you want me to start with the big, what I know probably is expensive box sets, or do you want me to start with this pile, or what?
Sure, let's just start off with a bang. Let's get them out of the way.
Okay.
I have all the totals here. Everything's out of order. Like I usually have stuff in order, but
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to be scrolling around and telling you the totals. You'll have to bring the calculator up.
Oh crap.
So if this is your first time joining an audit, this is live. We don't usually do it live. We usually pre-record them. So how we do it is I go over all my physical media purchases for the month, Blu-rays, 4Ks.
How we do it.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
We go over everything I picked up, and I give the exact totals of what I spent. I went through all my bank statements, Amazon receipts, all that stuff to figure out what exactly I spent for the month. And then Michelle adds it up on her calculator, and then it's a way to hold me accountable for what I'm purchasing.
It's super, high.
And
tech.
Michelle will critique my pickups along the way as well, and question certain things here and there.
Indeed.
There won't be anything to question here though, because everything's pretty tight. I think I needed all this stuff. There's not anything I didn't need for sure.
I mean, I for sure can already see some things, but all right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. There's 271 people in here right now. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. First ever live Blu-ray audit.
So starting out with a bang.
You have to say the full title.
I know a lot of people were very excited about the Hellraiser box set. If you've ever heard me talk about Hellraiser, you would know that I hate it.
You probably watched like half of one.
That is not true.
But I've loved those movies for a very long time. You know that. Like, we watched those probably very early in our relationship. I made you watch those, which I probably shouldn't have.
The fact that you say that you love these so much is just disturbing to me.
Yeah, I talked about that in my review. How it's weird that I've liked.
Yeah, Hellraiser for me, it just makes me feel very not good. I don't like the way it makes me feel. There's just something about it that is just so disturbing.
Yeah.
And so anyway, yeah. I mean, I guess this is a cool box set. It's got like little cutouts in his head.
Definitely a dream release for me though. Like, being a huge fan of the franchise, having collected Hellraiser from VHS to DVD. It was a dream come true to get something.
I mean, I am absolutely not surprised that you picked this up for sure. You've got the nice, chains on the back, which is part of the whole disturbingness of it.
Yeah, that one's very me. Regardless of what you think about the films, I love those films, and I've always loved them. So
I know, but
it makes sense for me to have picked that up.
I don't know. I can't understand.
You can't understand why I love them.
Why? Yeah, it's like kind of scary. Do you know what I mean? It makes it sound like something's wrong with
Well,
you.
that's going into the whole argument that just because you're a horror fan means you're a messed up person. I don't agree with that at all. It's art. It's like looking at a painting, you know. And those are the gore, the way they portray gore in those movies is beautiful. Like it's beautiful gore, you know, the way it's shot and filmed and the music.
That's such
and
an odd statement.
I appreciate the
But,
craftsmanship that
I'm
goes
sure you've
into
already
it.
shown this off, but very cool.
But yeah, Hellraiser fans, back me up in the chat.
mean, you know,
why do we love Hellraiser?
Yeah, I would love to know. You know, I get the appeal of the box set. I get it. I just can't get on board with the movie. So how much was it?
That was $81.99.
$81.99.
Which, when you really break it down, there's
And
four.
that's
There's four 4Ks.
Mhm.
So you break it down like that, it's $20 a 4K. New special features and everything. So, sorry, I was gonna put this over here so it didn't get too crowded over there.
Okay. So this is something that you absolutely did not need.
No.
But being as you talk about this movie so highly and say that it's your favorite and, you know, all that, you know, it makes sense that you got this. The Exorcist Bible looking set.
You know that thing's going for like $200-$300 on eBay right now, so it's already worth its
What
value.
exactly is it? Is it just the first one?
I wouldn't even try to take that out. It's seriously super hard to get out.
Oh, why?
Don't touch it.
It should be like the best of the best, right?
No, it's not that it's like bad quality. It's just it's tight. You know, it's not loose.
Well, I mean, it literally looks like a real Bible. Is this a magnetic thing or no? No. Okay.
No, it's not a magnetic thing. But there's a steel book inside. There's books and of course and all that stuff.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
Oh,
Totally
wow.
worth it. I was talking about how I wish that would have came. It was slated to come out in November, so I was like, okay, well, I won't have to put that on this audit. It can go on next audit because I bought that like in July.
So how much was it?
It was a UK exclusive, and that was $92.26.
Okay.
So very expensive.
$92.26.
Yeah. It's limited to 2,000. Only 2,000 of these were made. All right, there's a sticker on the back. It's very limited. Like I said, it's already going for big money. So it's an investment, and you know, when I'm dead,
when do you get
when
these,
I'm dead and gone, you guys can sell it for big money.
Since when do you get UK?
I don't. I'm broadening my horizons, I guess.
But you don't need to do that.
I don't.
You're
but
not
it was The
Tony, okay?
Exorcist. It was The Exorcist. I love The Exorcist. But yeah, I've been purchasing more from Second Sight. The Hellraiser box set was UK. That wasn't even a States release.
Even worse.
So,
okay.
Flip that light over there.
Let's
Because the light isn't. Yeah, it's not on me.
Listen
I want
to
my
him.
face to be well lit. Okay, this part was all dark and it looked terrible. Okay.
Nobody cares about what your face looks
Everybody
like.
knows that I'm all about my video quality.
Okay, we've got the Prey.
The Prey.
Prey, which was a really big deal. You know, Hulu. Yeah, it was Hulu, right?
Hulu, which is owned by Disney, so it's Disney.
Yeah, it was a big deal that this movie that came out on streaming got a physical release. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, we just broke 300. We just broke 300.
And I mean,
chat, hit the like button.
This was a pretty good little movie. I remember liking it.
Yeah, I haven't got to watch it on 4K yet. I really wanted to. I just didn't get time this month. That was $31.76. There was a steel book, but you know, with everything, all the other stuff I had to get, I didn't want to pay $42 for it, so I got the slipcover.
Okay. Pumpkinhead.
Show that one. That one and Rosemary's Baby I bought together, so I have the price together with those. So grab Rosemary.
You grab it.
There you go. Yeah, bought both of those. And
this is such a ugly cover.
Oh wow, you're on that train, huh? A lot of people said the same thing. People don't like it. I like it, but the original.
There's nothing to it. It's like it looks like the Hulk or something.
The original poster is underneath, which you know makes it better.
Okay, so how much?
Both of those were $52.98.
Okay.
That's the Megan Steelbook. I had to get that, you know, because I never bought Megan. You know, our daughter made me buy Megan on Blu-ray. even though there was a 4K coming.
What do you mean you never bought it and then you said you just bought it?
But it wasn't for me. It wasn't for my collection. It was for hers. So
Okay.
that's not really a double dip.
Okay.
I just bought Megan for the first time my collection, nice steelbook, and that was $30.73.
Okay. So many steelbooks. I feel like you get those a lot now.
I'm fancy. What do you want me to say?
You know this isn't recorded, right?
No.
I feel like you're stopping with your talking, and we can't edit this out. We're live, honey. You need to keep talking, or this is gonna take all night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I go
Scream
slow
3.
sometimes.
Scream 3.
24.81.
Okay. I mean, you know, pretty cool steelbook.
Quit talking. It's gonna take all night.
That's why I'm here, though. I need you to tell me how much something was before I can, you know,
I was trying to
comment.
explain to you why I was buying steelbooks.
How much was it?
$24.81. Yeah. Do you want to update people on the total?
No, we haven't gone far enough yet.
Oh,
The Mist. This is the remake, right? Yeah. So
there's only one, The Mist.
what's the other one called? Mist?
The Fog.
The Fog.
You're thinking of The Fog. Yeah,
Okay.
people get those confused.
Well, you know, reasonably.
There was the original Fog.
Understandably
They did
so.
remake The Fog, and then, you know, there was The Mist.
You know, this has one of the most messed up endings ever.
I'm looking for it. Oh, that was my first thing. 28.61 for The Mist.
28.61.
Nice Lionsgate Steelbook. I had to get the Lionsgate Steelbook. Come on now. You kidding me? How could you not get that?
Freaks. Like, this looks like something from American Horror Story, which you don't really even like. So I don't understand why you got this.
Okay.
This literally looks like the season where they're on the circus.
Yeah, well, where do you think they got that from? That movie was made in 1932, Freaks.
But
So,
this
yeah.
guy literally looks like somebody.
Because they just took all the inspiration from Freaks.
Yeah, this is really old, right?
Only I would say Freaks is honestly more of a drama movie than it was horror.
1925 to 1932.
There's 2 silent films in there,
Wow.
and then there's one from
I mean, it's
1932
literally.
that they remastered.
Can you even see this? This reminds me of the season from American Horror Story, the one with the circus. And then, I mean, this literally looks like The Nun. And then I don't know about the other.
Yeah, Todd Browning, who directed all those films, he used to work in circuses and sideshows and stuff like that. So
I mean, it looks cool. And
these
stuff,
are real life sideshow people in this movie. Like there was
what is it about?
It's this there's a carnival with freaks.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like you paid a lot of attention to it.
I did an entire review and talked about it, but they go into there's this the person that runs the circus is a little person, and one of the performers tries to get him to fall in love with her and marry her so she can get his inheritance. So there's it's almost like a soap opera.
Okay.
Set within this carnival.
How much did you say it was again?
Performers.
Or did you?
$50.72.
Oh my God. Why?
I should have waited for the Criterion sale, but I wanted to get it and review it, and I should have waited, but I didn't.
Okay, but earlier you said that everything you got, you needed. You were.
I was joking. When
so
I said
you
that.
just
obviously I don't need any.
I don't know though. I thought maybe you were serious. It'd be nice, if you tried ever. The Blob. This is also another shitty slipcover. What is this? This looks like I printed it in our basement.
That's the original poster.
I know, but I don't get it. It's not good at all. It looks all blurry and bad quality. I don't know.
Gary said he would only stay because you're here.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah. So how much was this, baby?
Yeah, he says doing it live is better because I can't mysteriously go missing live. Too many witnesses.
I guess.
Yeah. I see. You can't hit me live because a lot of times you'll start beating the crap out of me, and I have to edit that out.
So funny. How much was this?
So that one and It Came from Outer Space I bought together, so you have to grab that right after it.
Okay.
Nice little It Came from Outer Space double feature because the Blob comes from outer space as well.
Okay.
$52.98 for both of those.
Okay. Whoa, epic. Godzilla.
Godzilla 4K Steelbook. Is that your favorite Godzilla movie?
1994, right?
98.
Oh, shit.
With Matthew Broderick.
I mean, you know, I grew up on it, obviously. I remember my brother, Michael, like loving this movie.
Yeah, I loved it as a kid too.
I don't know. Haven't we rewatched it? Probably a long time ago.
Yeah, probably like 5 or 6
I don't
years
remember.
ago.
I don't know if it would hold up for me, but definitely a little nostalgic for it. How much was this?
$31.79. New 4K scan, Dolby Vision, you know. So all of this next stuff you can lump in together. All of that Kino Lorber. Everything that says KL on the side.
Okay, so you've got
I got Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. I can read. The Best of Times.
The Best of Times.
Oh, wow. I might have to watch
You see that cast?
Robin Williams and Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Have you already seen it?
Nah, I never heard of the movie. I had to
Wow.
get it.
I kind of want to watch it.
Well, you're definitely going to want to watch the next movies.
A comedy about life, hope, and getting even. Interesting. Let us know if you've seen
3
that.
new films in the Kino cult line.
Sometimes I feel like you get this shit on purpose.
They started a new numbered line, so I felt compelled to start collecting for it.
Even if it's
They weren't too
stupid?
expensive. I couldn't help myself. It's a new numbered line, and even though I know the movies are probably trash and not great.
I mean, clearly. Like, what is this? Is that, oh, that's just the name. Alien Outlaw. Like, look at this poor quality images from the movie. It looks like I made it at home. Okay, so this is continue. And then, you know, personal favorite. It's girls
bleeding into each other's mouths.
Yeah. Lorna the Exorcist.
Yeah. Fun for the whole family.
Babe, this is literally like a, I mean, come on. What is this? Pansexual? I don't even know what that means, but it's a sexual possession. A sexual possession 19 years earlier between her Playboy father. Pansexual. Yeah, what is this?
I didn't know you were going to start reading the backs.
Did you read the backs?
No.
Jesus. There you go.
Support physical media.
Okay, but wait, there's more. The Dark Power.
Keep on getting upset about the cult titles because the viewership's going up. We're at 347 right now.
Babe, it's not a
In the
joke.
chat.
Cujo, you know, you got to throw in a dog movie.
Cujo is a classic. Have you not seen Cujo? Hey, you didn't add that.
You said all this was together.
No, all of the Kino titles are together.
I don't know what Kino is. Well, I do now. Apparently, it's garbage.
No, that's the new Kino cult line. Kino is usually known for classic films.
So classic.
Like Cujo and Red Dragon.
Or
$119.50 for those 6 movies.
Okay.
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
A classic.
Yeah.
$23.31 for that.
How
Great
much?
movie. $23.31.
I mean, that's not so bad for you know, this pretty.
It's a nice steel. I mean, it's a
steelbook.
Lionsgate steelbook. They're always very affordably priced. I mean, look at this steelbook. Why didn't you examine this? You want to examine
I've already
trash,
looked at it. I looked at it when you got it.
but you won't examine the beauty of the Wicker Man steelbook?
I'm too pissed off about those movies.
Oh my God.
You literally got them on purpose. I'm convinced Ken sprinkles in some bogus movies to put in this audit to make
Everybody
me
knows.
mad.
Everybody knows I don't watch my movies anyway. I just buy it.
Why are you taking that?
Oh, sorry. I'm never going to watch those, but I wanted to start the numbered line.
Okay, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, I might watch them. Who knows? But not anytime soon.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on.
That is the Alfred Hitchcock collector's sets.
Mm-hmm. How much was this bad boy?
Actually, not bad. Did I put that down?
Oh, did you not?
I'm not seeing it. I could have sworn I did. Oh, there we go. Hitchcock 4K set, $58.29. Not bad. That's probably the best value I've got so far because this is 5 4K movies for $58.29. Got it off a Groove and it was going for $80 on Amazon. So I look for deals. Okay. I look for deals.
Why though? Why do you look for deals? So you can have more money to buy garbage?
Oh my God. It's not garbage.
There is literally no reason to buy those like bogus movies. There's zero reason. Like I'm convinced.
Can we move on?
It's got a new number line. What? Okay. I just don't get it.
There's 344 people in the chat. Can you hit the like button if you haven't already?
Let's just do a little update here. So we've still got quite a bit to go. I know some of this was probably sent to you, hopefully.
That next stack is all review stuff.
Because you still got quite a bit here, and we're already at 679.73. So, yeah, not looking too good, honestly.
It's not.
So all this was sent to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's give myself a little break here.
Go ahead and read the back of all those. You want to talk about offensive? Watch the Toxic Avenger movies.
The Toxic Avenger. Why? What do you mean read the back of it? It's literally part 2, part 3, part 4.
Let's see. Oh, poor Kenny had to add things himself last month.
Oh.
We got Huck here.
Ken doesn't know how to use a calculator.
366. Can we break 400 tonight? 400 people in the chat. That's crazy.
I'm going to dare everybody out there to thumbs down this video.
Don't say that.
Because Ken...
How dare you?
...is an idiot. Okay, Barbie.
Anyway, this Toxic Avenger set was $100.
Cool. Everybody loves to hear about you getting free shit.
Well, look, I did a review for that, and I said, you know what? It's not. They're great transfers, but I don't think the packaging is worth $100. I was like, maybe wait till it gets down to 70.
I mean, those don't even like line up. Like the spine.
Yeah, I mean,
look at that. It looks.
They could have done way better packaging. That's my only issue with it. But like the actual like contents, like the transfers are great.
Okay, Barbie. Barbie.
You love Barbie, don't you?
I mean, I've seen it once, so I don't know. I might hate it next time. I don't know.
Wow.
Transformers. I enjoyed this one quite a bit too.
Rise of the Beasts.
Surprisingly, I really liked the gorilla.
You did.
He was cool. You agreed.
He was.
Watching him like, what do you call it? Pummel or
pummel?
Go through the forest.
Gorilla smash.
Swing it around and crap. It was pretty badass.
That's Optimus Primal.
Waist deep. Yeah, I don't know.
Drop Squad.
Vile. Ken's Vile. The Dead Mother. That's me. That's what I feel like. A Bullet for Sandoval?
Let's see, you struggle to say these titles.
Wild out there.
Sandoval.
The Gamblers.
I think it's pronounced Sandoval.
Okay. These look like Dollar Tree titles. The Last Island. Okay.
I haven't watched them yet. Apparently that's like Lord of the Flies for adults.
They crash on an island. Looks like Lost.
Yeah.
The Desperate Hours.
Humphrey Bogart. You have to appreciate the diversity of my film choices, right?
The Iron Fisted Monk.
How you can go from...
Not really. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Lorna the Exorcist to Humphrey Bogart noir from the 40s.
It doesn't mean anything, though, if you don't watch them.
I'm gonna watch all of these one day. Okay, one day I'll have nothing to do but sit down here and watch movies, and you'll come down here occasionally to watch one with me.
Mm.
All right.
Tombs of the Blind Dead. Like, what does that even mean? Of the Blind Dead.
Lichen Colony.
Lichen Colony. Like,
Yeah, they said that was better than Twilight.
like, what does that even mean?
But that's where I got my air freshener.
Oh, yes. I came in here and
It smelled like werewolves.
artificial fragrance.
No, they fill these up with posters and stickers. Like they really go all out for these releases.
You're proving my point right now. So garbage like this, okay? This
is visual vengeance. It's 100% garbage. Like,
this
there's
is
no
how
doubt
they
about
get
that.
you. Nobody cares what you're saying right now. This is how they get you. Garbage. They disguise it with, oh, look, you get stickers and air fresheners. And then all of a sudden their movie's cool again. Okay. But guess what? It's still garbage.
Vinegar Syndrome's the king at that.
Like, thank God you got it for free. That's all I'm saying.
Some of the garbage coming up I didn't get for free.
Vampires. Okay.
Yeah, this is a great movie.
Blue Beetle. I actually do want to check this out, since you have it.
As well, right?
I think our son wants to see it, so.
Could have fooled me. Nobody comes down here to watch nothing with me.
I'm a busy woman. Mission Impossible.
Hey, you guys want to watch the movie? But no, I got when
guys,
Five Nights at Freddy's comes out, everybody's going crazy.
And last but not least, more garbage. Meg 2.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't, but I guarantee it's
you
not
watched
good.
the first one and you loved it, you said.
No, I didn't. I never said that. I'm tired of you making me look like I have no taste. Or that I like stupid stuff.
When do I do that?
You do it all the time.
I never do
sick
that.
Of it. Okay. We're on the last stack here.
We are.
Can we make it?
Bug. Ooh, I actually, damn.
Okay.
Did I add up that stuff?
This has what are their names?
No, I don't have Bug.
Ashley
Judd,
staying
alive
who's from Kentucky, by the way, and Michael Shannon.
Here, do the people a favor and go through the chat while I look up.
Ken's belching again. If you've joined our live streams, I talk about
belching with media.
Talk about that quite often. I don't even know where to start, babe.
I'd say start with
Yay, she's here.
That's when you came down.
Disappointed Michelle isn't Mario.
Yeah, you can start there because it'll all be glowing comments about yay, Michelle's here.
Oh, whatever. Sean,
you might have a negative one in there somewhere. Just skip
probably. It. Sean says no good without her. Well, if it isn't married with media herself.
Don't read the crappy comments like you do on our stream to me.
Listen, I include all
Ken's
comments.
A hack. And then you smile. Like you love reading that stuff. You love it so much.
You already read this one. Okay, yeah, you read that too. It's me, Michelle. That's right. Let's see here.
Everybody commenting on your picture from Halloween.
Yep. I was Mario. Had to do it. Just trying to find got Illuminated Pro. Hi, Ken and Michelle. Watching with my fiance tonight. Excited. Glad you're here. Collector Movie Man wants to know if we're still doing a live stream tomorrow. We plan on it. Yes, we do. Ding, right. Ding. Here we go.
I think I got the total. It is $59.98. Unless you want to keep reading chat.
Yeah, just hold on a second. LOL. She sees the Exorcist set. LOL. Somebody freaked out about the Hellraiser set.
Holy shnikes.
Tiana said, I'm not a big Hellraiser fan.
That's okay.
Tiana, I'm with you, girlfriend. Dr. Nick says, I'm hoping they make a box set of the Mission Impossible. Matt says, it's great to see you back, Michelle. Ken, you look tired.
I am. I've been working all day. Ooh. And yeah, we got an extra hour of sleep last night, but I didn't take it. I just stayed up an extra hour.
Yeah, he was dumb, as usual.
I was trying to watch Mother's Day on 4K.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I come downstairs and, oh, guess what? Ken's watching more garbage.
Somebody's getting murdered on screen as soon as you come
I'm
downstairs.
like, okay, goodbye. Tears are a waste of good suffering.
Yes, a lot of good one-liners by Pinhead.
Bro, don't let her put Hellraiser down.
I was trying not to. Notorious name. Some people just don't understand.
LOL, she is gaslighting you. Hellraiser rocks. Ken loves the Hellraiser films because he's secretly into bondage and discipline.
Yep. You know it.
You might be onto something, the mayor. We got Wave in the chat. How's it going?
There's not really that type of stuff in Hellraiser, though. It's not bondage and leather, and it's not like the first season of American Horror Story or nothing.
Whirling says, I don't like Hellraiser either, but for different reasons. It's boring to me. Sorry. I went in thinking it was supposed to be about Pinhead killing people. Nope. So I don't.
Yeah, you went in thinking it was going to be a basic, generic 80s slasher, and that's not what it is.
Nice
It's a lot
demon
more
Bible.
methodical, and it's a lot more intellectual horror film.
John says, hey guys, love the channels. Thank you so much. That
Thank you,
Exorcist
John.
instantly sold out. It's an investment.
That's what I try to tell her.
Bro, this guy likes the word bro. Bro thinks he is Tony.
No, I'll never be Tony.
Ken gets UK stuff all the time, Michelle. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been buying from Second Sight and stuff for a long time.
Ross says the audit just got real now. Now I can watch you get grilled when you go over last month's at the amount. Something like that. Oh man, we get to see the roast of Ken live now. This is awesome. I am loving this. Hit the thumbs up, people. Ken, physical media is not an investment unless you plan on selling it. Say it louder for the people in the back.
No, I don't plan on selling it, Scabs, but if something happens to me, it's
Ray
like
looks
life
amazing.
insurance.
I love my steelbook. I'm sorry, were you talking?
I was, but it's okay.
Thank you, Michelle. That slipcover is hideous. It is ugly. Yeah. Michelle's right, though. It's an ugly slip.
No slip, no dip.
I'm glad that you guys can agree with me. Let's see. Ken is becoming another Basement Blues. Somebody get that boy some milk for all them burns. I'm loving this being live. Ken should have waited for that sale. You need a shirt that says that. Should have waited for that sale.
Honestly, like probably the biggest regret is of this audit or of this month is probably the Freaks. I should have waited. I don't know why I grabbed it. I could have got it for $35 this month.
Michelle cracks me up. You're getting burned live, Ken. Look at Ken's black eye.
And also kind of those Kino cult titles. I probably didn't need those. But
Ken, about what are you over there saying? Ken's about to get the frying pan. Plainview says the Blob original art does stink. So does the My Bloody Valentine original artwork. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna love those cult slips. Keener. Oh, Keener Lorber. What's his name?
Keener.
I know that's not right. Kino.
Kino
What?
Kino Lorber.
I'm sorry I can't be cool like you and say the names of people that I don't even know. But look, I have the line, all the numbers in the line. I have 1 and 2 and let's see, we'll read a few more comments. Looks like some random crap Vinegar Syndrome would do, right? Lorna is a porn, Michelle. Looks like one. Porn.
I don't think that Kino Lorber would put out a porn.
Pansexual means you like to cook. I came in at a great time.
She did. Adam loves movies like Lorna the Exorcist.
It's softcore.
And
Stop the Bleeding, Ken. Becky says, oh dear. Soft porn has a place too, Michelle. Title should be My Wife is a Hater movie audit.
You know what my defense is? Tony got Lorna the Exorcist as well.
Did he?
And he got it for the same reason. He'll never watch those movies.
Yeah, but you will. Tony's a Christian, so.
But he still bought it?
He bought them, but he won't watch them because he's a Christian, probably.
Look, I'm not trying to talk about Tony here, okay?
Uh-huh. But you bought it. You're not a Christian.
Who says I'm not?
You're a dirty, dirty man.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, I already read that one. Great idea to do this. The wife is great. Michelle's not happy about the porn videos. No, I never am.
It's going to be on the next thumbnail.
And the fact that
Ken, the dirty, dirty man.
the fact that he continues to buy those kinds of movies just shows me that you don't care. Wait till you get those something films. Isla? What is that?
Issa.
From Kino Cult. Michelle's really going to love those. Ken, do you have the good son from Kino? No, he doesn't get anything good. He just wants to
I do have the good son.
And...
I do have the good son from Kino Lorber. It's actually one of the first Kino Lorber titles I ever bought.
I'm with Michelle.
Of course you are, Becky.
Accidentally watched Lorna the Exorcist when I was 8. Definitely a family-oriented film.
See, Scooby says it's family.
Ken just gets movies to put on the shelves.
Exactly.
Her facial expressions are priceless. Yeah. Ken's exploitation choices seem to have hurt a nerve. Been there. Here we go with Duck Pond. What do you have to say tonight? I don't think Michelle understands classic cinema. Ken only purchases the true artistic masterpieces.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Duck Pond, always to Ken's rescue. Always to his defense.
You know, we weren't supposed to get into the chat. We were supposed
Ken
to get through this
has FOMO,
audit.
I think. Is that true? Do you have FOMO?
So if you're down here longer than you want to be, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
I'll leave whenever I want to leave. This is Much Better Love.
Michelle.
I might just flip this table over.
You're just trying to show off tonight is what you're doing. You acted like,
no.
I don't want to put on a show or nothing. I'm just really tired. I don't feel like doing this. I'm gonna come down there and we'll do the audit and then I'm leaving. Then you come down here and as soon as you get on camera, it's just showman Michelle.
Listen, I am 100% myself.
Yeah, I know.
And I did say that.
That's the scary part, folks.
I said
this is not an act.
I said I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been going through it, okay? I have really bad anxiety and I've been struggling pretty badly with it. And so, yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this. So, you know what? I'm feeling it. So I'm trying to embrace the moment, okay?
There you go.
So,
See, it's good that I bought those Kino Cult titles. It brought you out of your funk.
Thought I heard stuff.
Did.
How much did you say the bug was? I forget.
Well, God, I forget now. This was like 20 minutes ago. It was like $59.82. I done lost it. But...
What? For one movie?
No, that and Staying Alive.
Oh.
I got them together.
Okay. How much again?
$59.82. Yeah.
Oh
Bugs and imprint title. That's why I don't buy imprint too much. It's Australian label and it's like, but we watched this together. Like I know we did. You remember this movie?
You thought we did. I don't remember.
Actually, Jeb, Michael Shannon, they thought they were being taken over by bugs.
Yeah, something. Yeah, if I leave, it's going to be because our daughter coming down here.
Well, this will go a little bit quicker because all of those...
Is this Brittany Murphy?
It is. I don't know why I have that on top.
Cherry Falls.
Pick up those 4 titles.
These?
Yeah, I got all those in the Shout Factory sale.
This one too or no?
Yeah, all 5 of those together.
Okay, so Cherry Falls, The Crush.
That's Alicia Silverstone. I think it was before or after she did Clueless.
Brain Scan. The plastic on these has a lot of reflection.
It's nice, isn't it?
Obsession and Raising Cain.
John Lithgow's in that.
Okay.
See, these are real respectable films. Okay.
So how much were
2
they?
films directed by Brian De Palma.
I already held those up, so.
$79.37 for all of these.
$79.37?
Yeah, the Shout sales aren't the best.
Okay. Are these?
So that was the Kino sale. And I'm really hoping that
Why are you
didn't.
taking them?
I don't think I included those in the last month's audit.
I haven't shown them.
I shouldn't have.
I don't even know what the name of this is.
So let me show you the difference between the Kino sale and the Shout sale. So the Shout sale was $79.37. All 5 of those were $51.95.
Is the name of this 3 Days of the Condor?
Yes.
Okay. It's like hard to even find the title on this.
3 Days of the Condor.
Twice Told Tales.
Vincent Price. See, look, I
A
buy
Force of One.
I buy shirtless men on the cover too.
Yeah,
okay?
totally. The
Chuck Norris.
Octagon.
2 Chuck Norris joints.
And Hardcore.
Hardcore with George C.
Porn.
Scott.
How much was that?
All 5 of these were $51.95.
Okay,
So a full
do more of
$30
that
cheaper.
and less of that.
Well, I have to get the Shop Factories, and it just costs more.
You have to? Like, who
I would say the
decides
quality
these-
of
who says you have to?
I don't have to, but I want to collect all the Brian De Palma films and
Yeah.
and all the Kinos had slipcovers, and one of them was even a 4K.
What am I going to next?
I don't think I have the. No, I got that in the Groove sale. Do the Groove sale stuff next.
I don't know what that means.
So I got all 4 of these.
You act
in
like I
one
know
go.
what that means. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I bought that just so they would release it on 4K.
Salem's Lot. The Wailing.
Then they just announced that on 4K.
and
right after I
Train
bought it.
to Busan.
Nice 4K.
How much?
36 for those 4. See,
Okay.
Groove does good sales too.
And then what? What else we got?
I bought you can show Abbott and Costello and Ladybugs together.
These two?
Abbott and Costello, Ladybugs.
You're pretty excited about that one.
I mean, you never watched Ladybugs? Jonathan
Maybe.
Brandis had to dress up like a girl,
maybe,
or Rodney
yeah.
Dangerfield made him dress up.
It wasn't
it's a
like a
classic kids
favorite or
movie.
anything. How much were they?
But this was like down to like $6 or $7, so I picked it up. I hadn't picked it up yet.
Mhm.
$13.09 for both of those.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you lose everything?
No.
You did, didn't you?
Hold on. I can save this. Okay. Saved.
All right. Jeez.
That literally happens when
Wow,
we're
what are we
recording.
up? Show them what we're up to now. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break the record. Crazy.
Okay, we don't have to show.
I'm a madman on the loose.
Okay, what else?
Spirit Halloween 1377.
This was not a very good movie. How much
Yeah,
was
we
it?
watched that together, didn't we?
Yeah, you don't remember? It was
I was
literally
just
like
saying it, because
okay, how much?
1377.
The
So
Conjuring 3.
oh, thank goodness I thought Ellie took the cards.
Literally, the cards were the coolest thing about it.
But our daughter had
But
her
again,
fingers on them.
Throw in some stickers and cards and stuff, and it makes a shitty
But
movie awesome again.
It wasn't that expensive.
I know, it's just funny.
I finally picked that up on 4K because it was cheap. It was $10, $10.59. And I know they're going to do the first one and the second one eventually, so I would like to have all 3 together on 4K. So I got it.
All right. Are these together or no?
That's all my Vincent pickups, and they're all together.
Mother's Day. This is going to be me one day. I'm going to snap and cut off somebody's head.
That's about a mother getting her 2 sons to kill people.
Cool.
The mom's actually pretty fun.
So it's like Norman Bates, Psycho.
Kinda.
Okay, and then I know you really like these cool Nintendo 64.
That's a documentary based on the Tony Hawk games.
Okay, and then
And then I got blood sucking
this upside down.
freaks.
That's what I want to watch. Every day. So how much
All
were
day.
those?
$108.62.
Oh my god. So, the month that
If that Exorcist set didn't come,
the month that our daughter had surgery,
I stress bought. That's
mhm.
what happened.
Yeah,
here.
we'll blame it on that. Ken hit 1,052.94. Yeah, this is the highest audit we've ever done together.
And we did it live in person.
So how does that make you feel? I want to know what you think about it.
I think it's ridiculous. It
The fact
makes
that you
me
spent-
want to be a better man and not spend anything this month.
Okay, I want you to be serious for 5 seconds.
And I'm going to try to not spend too much this month.
How does it make you feel that you spent over $1,000?
But I didn't spend all of it this month. A lot of the stuff is pre-orders.
It doesn't matter. How does
for
it
those
make
asking-
you feel?
The Night of the Demons, I put those on September's audit because I got those in September. So that's why they're not on here. They are October titles, but they're not on here because I put them on September. Because I knew this month was going to be bad and I didn't want that.
You didn't know anything.
Oh, I knew because I just knew all the pre-orders that I had.
Okay, but are you good with that?
No, I'm not good with that.
Are you sure?
It's ridiculous.
But you're joking.
I'm
I'm serious right now.
Every single month, like I'm like, all right, I need to spend less. But there's just more and more stuff announced, and I can't help myself at this point. Sales are killer. You know, we got the Criterion sale this month.
Ken will make me feel bad about going to get a coffee.
I don't ever make you feel bad about getting a coffee.
But let alone buying garbage that you're never going to watch.
When do I make you feel bad about a coffee?
He always gives me crap for spending money on food. He's like, he just thinks that like you shouldn't eat out and stuff. And I'm like, listen, you have to eat. Food's important. So yeah, it's expensive. You can't even go to Taco Bell anymore.
Obviously, I know it's important.
You can't even go to like Taco Bell anymore for our family of 4 without spending like $50.
Taco Bell's usually not too bad.
Oh my God, I've literally spent like $30 there the last 2 times we've
Y'all
gone.
don't know how to order. What was that thing you sent me the other day with the guy that's like eating by himself for $5?
Like when you have a family and you get to go out to eat by yourself, it's like, it's cheap and no stress. But yeah, I don't know. Let Ken know that he's out of control.
People are trying to help me out here.
He's out of control, guys. He's out of control.
With some super chats.
You know, if we're going to be completely honest, I did get a new job because we're going to lose our house.
Get out of here. Don't go telling people that.
I'm just being honest.
You are not being honest. Don't say that shit. People are going to run with it. It's not like you didn't work before.
Oh shit! I'm just
look, we had a super chat from Gus, and I didn't even acknowledge it. What audit live will Shell cut off Ken's cards? What is that mean?
You know, your cards, credit cards. Well, I cut them up. You get it?
I thought he was gonna say cut off something else. Like, that's not fair.
That too. Ow!
All right.
Scratch my chin.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of conversation taking place. It's taking me forever to get down here. I see we got Garrett in here. He said you were not wrong earlier. Whatever you said. Said you told no lies.
I'm just like not feeling so good about that total.
Time Runner is helping me out. $20 super chat to help with the bleeding just a little. You two are a fantastic thing. Thank you so much, Time Runner. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, but
you helped a little bit. All right,
do not feel inclined to give this man.
There's 383 people in here. If everybody donates $3 right now,
you're gonna start one of those
Michelle
infomercials.
Feel better about my purchases.
You need to do that. Make like a little infomercial skit.
No, I don't want to make people do that. But Hef Tex $49.99.
Wow.
Might be the biggest super chat I've ever got on this channel.
Are you single?
Thank you so much. That's ridiculously generous and awesome, and I appreciate that. Absolutely. Here's something for the Save a Marriage Fund. Did he save the marriage? Be honest.
We need more than $50.
Were we getting divorced before
the
$50? Don't say that. That's crazy.
Listen, what do you expect? You're buying these soft porns, hanging out in your basement.
That's what I didn't even watch those.
You're not painting a pretty picture here. You're not painting a pretty picture. Listen, if you want to know what would make me really happy, is if you're not subscribed to our channel, which the link's down below, right?
Oh, that's all you, honey. You
Yeah,
set the
I put-
stream.
And guys, I set this stream. I literally set this stream for Ken. So he could
Let me
throw it in
give him
my
a
face.
little-
How much money he spent on movies this last month.
Let me give him a little super chat for the, or give him a video before the super chats.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
And this is how I feel about my wife. Exactly how I feel.
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
I don't even know what he said. So
That's
something
Al
about a big
Pacino.
ass or something.
He said she has a great ass, and I've got my head all the way up in it.
You wish. You're too busy watching shitty movies.
Oh my goodness. But we got 3 super chats, so I got to play. I'll go ahead and play J Love.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? I'm not a fan of that one.
Are you a
Why
fan
did you
of
pick
Jennifer
that?
Love Hewitt?
Because her tits are out?
These are old clips I've had on here forever. I like to
Why,
theme the
though?
clips with
What
the
made you
releases
think,
that
let me
came
get
out.
the clip of Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Because it's like a meme. It's a funny thing. What do you want me to say? And it actually led to some pretty funny moments in the roundtables. And that's why I've kept those 2 clips forever.
Funny moments how? Like, haha, Jennifer Love Hewitt's tits are huge?
Oh my god.
Like,
You sound like the girl off a Scary Movie. Jennifer Love huge tits to play me.
oh, yeah.
You remember that? Well,
I guess my time here is done.
do you want to go through the chat a little
Put
bit
me
more
in
and
the
say hey to some peeps? Or are you too disheveled?
disheveled.
We do have Canadian Maker Project, $5 Canadian. Hey
Happy
Ken,
life.
remember happy life, happy life. Is that the right? Is that the
Is
right
that
way
a
to say it?
joke, or did you mean happy wife, happy life?
He might have meant that, but he might have just meant, you know what? If you have a happy life, then you have a happy life. That makes sense too.
YouTube
Doesn't it?
wants to know: did you have posters of Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No, I did not. I really only had posters of like wrestling girls, I think. Right? You remember.
Look at this. Your poor wife, you pervert. You've broken her heart. Throw those movies away. She's a good woman.
Wow.
How does that make you feel? That's how I feel.
Way to cut me to the
It
core, Brandon.
breaks my heart.
With your little picture with your wife and kids. Bringing these family values to my chat tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring your kids and wife into it.
Somebody said, "Don't you throw those away."
Look, you're gonna sell those one day when I'm gone, and somebody's gonna be looking for Lorna the Exorcist, and you're gonna get like $500 for it
teenager
because it's out of print.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Doubtful.
You're gonna be like, you know what? I never believed in his movie collecting, and now I've seen the light.
But now look, I'm rich.
Absolutely crazy. Look, this is what I do for you guys. I put myself out there. I don't like doing these audits. I really don't. I don't
believe you.
I absolutely don't.
Let me just
But
read a few
I
more
do it
nice
for the people.
comments before make me feel better. Mike says I'm hilarious. Thank you, Mike.
They love you. Look, if you guys want more of Michelle, do what she said and subscribe to
Dell
the
says,
channel.
"Can you get caught watching the soft core porn with your pants down again?"
No, my pants are on, Dell. Yeah, they're on.
I don't think he means right now, babe. Can take off the movies. Take off the movies and get all up in.
Take off what?
Let's see. Yeah, he meant happy wife, happy life. Imagine Michelle had anxiety before the audit. Imagine what she's like now. Nah, I don't have any more. I don't have anxiety from Ken.
This made her feel better. That's what happened. That's what we did here today.
Eli says we should do these audits live from now on.
If y'all keep coming in here and throwing out $50 and $20 super chats, I mean, for sure.
Wait,
I'll do them live every week.
babe, you're sounding like a pig.
I'm just messing around. Obviously, people don't have to donate, but
Wave says do
it's
not
nice
throw
when
those
they do.
away.
Wave,
must
you
have rented
pervert!
movies
You
in
want those?
Ken must have rented movies in the back
I
room
have
at the
never.
video
I've
store.
never been that type. I've never been the type to have porn in the collection.
Boner Jams 03. Mid-level pervert.
See what you started.
Your name is,
See what you started.
what's it called when your name is damaged?
You know, at least I don't buy from the Vinegar Syndrome porn sites. I don't have any of those releases. See, Vinegar Syndrome, they got rid of all the porn on their site and they moved it to a separate
You've
site.
already told me this, and I don't care. Yeah, you gotta stop getting those soft core flicks. Go all hardcore.
See, they want me to go all the way.
Listen, unless you're single, you don't need porn. Okay, you don't need porn.
Some would argue differently. I'm joking. I'm not saying me. I'm
That's
just saying
what it
some
sounds
would
like,
argue
though.
different. It's an old joke. Come on.
It's an old joke. Like this exact situation is a joke.
I'm not trying.
Where the woman says you don't need porn, and then a man says,
Yes, it's it's a thing.
"That's a thing."
Sorry.
Is it? Is it? Yeah. It's just we talked about this on our live stream last week, didn't we? We talked about like sex and movies and stuff, and we kind of went off on that stuff.
Yeah, how it's not needed anymore.
How if you're in a relationship, watching porn damages your relationship because you become desensitized, or you expect things that are done in the movie, and it's just not the same thing.
Maybe I don't watch that stuff. Don't preach to me.
Listen, you're the one painting the picture here, honey. Buying these lucrative titles. I feel you're paying. Lots of great stuff coming out. Did you already read that one? Because it was a super chat. I don't know.
No, I did not. Thank you so much, Matt.
Are you going to give him a little video?
I will give Matt again how
She got a great ass! And you got your head all the way up it!
Thank you so much, Matt.
Ken's over here gulping hard. He's getting uncomfortable. He's
gulping.
You're like, you about done?
No, I don't appreciate being branded a pervert on my own live stream on my channel. I don't appreciate that just because I've got a couple of titles that may be a little exploitative. You know, I don't feel like the vast majority of what I collected this month is pretty clean, good fun.
I just think out of
Ladybugs from 1995 when this probably came out is good, clean, 1992, good, clean family fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got a lot of titles like that.
I'm just saying, I think it's funny. It's not funny how out of all the movies in the freaking world, you decide to get those.
There's different reasons to collect.
Just
you know, some people once you get into this world, you know, you start collecting things. When it starts, it's like, oh, let me just get the movies I love, you know. And then you start getting deeper into collecting. You start finding yourself buying stuff for different reasons. Oh, it's a new numbered line. Let me start collecting for that. You know. That's a nice.
Michelle, look on the bright side. Ken doesn't drink or do drugs. He just likes to sit alone in the basement with a box of tissues and his soft porn.
There's no box of tissues. Actually, there is a box of tissues. But that was your daughter brought that down here the other day.
Okay, you just rat it yourself out.
That's a coincidence.
They can't see that.
It's a coincidence. I just looked over and happened to see a box of tissues.
You also don't watch movies in here, so.
No, I don't. Actually, I watched Halloween in here last Tuesday night because I was prepping some videos and I put it on Blu-ray right over there.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you all so much though. You know, thank you to my wife for telling everybody I'm a pervert, but also thank you all for the support tonight. So I'm pretty sure I broke a record for a live stream. I think there's like 380 people at one point.
Ken, you'll be having
hit
a
the like
warehouse full of
button.
movies.
And, thank you all for everybody that donated and the super chats and all that stuff. I appreciate it.
Ben says wife first, then movies.
All these people. Come on now.
These
Trying to
movies
make
aren't
me
worth
feel
your
bad.
marriage. Love your wife and
Look
honor
at these
her.
people just sucking up.
Merv the perv. Ken, you're lucky she's not Portuguese because these movies would have all been gone.
Oh.
Maybe I am Portuguese.
Wow.
Because I'm about to throw your $50 in the trash can. And
now you're trying to pose as different races, huh?
wow.
Wow. What is that all about? You want to call me a pervert?
Mm-hmm. Is Ken going to strip on the live audits now? Oh, crap. He's done now. Stick a fork in him.
Thanks a lot, Brandon.
Set up a Patreon, Ken. Don't tell her she can sell the collection when you're gone. She'll give you a big smile, then schedule a yard sale next month.
Yeah, I'm going to start a Patreon. These audits are going to be on Patreon for all the beatings I take.
Oh, Michelle clearly
Y'all gonna have to
doesn't
pay for
satisfy
it.
all of Ken's needs.
No, she absolutely 100% does.
They're turning it around for you. Certain
5 times a week. Like she's an animal. Absolute animal.
Okay, really? Certain Portuguese women are crazy. Michelle, you need to cut up his credit cards. This audit has taken a turn. Okay, I'm done. I need to go eat my bowl of cereal.
You've made Tony extremely uncomfortable.
Why?
He just doesn't like it. He doesn't like how you basically called the movies that he bought too porn. He doesn't appreciate that.
Babe, he might have known, and I already said that he will not watch them because he's.
So you can buy that Tony just bought them for the numbered spines, but you can't buy that I just bought them for the numbered spines. Is that what you're saying?
No, I can't. Tony literally buys everything. You don't.
Okay, so to be cleared and be able to buy, whatever, I got to buy everything. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not telling you that you have to do that because absolutely not. But it would make more sense. I could believe you more if I knew that you just bought everything.
Yeah.
But instead, you're being selective.
Richard says just buy her some lady porn and all will be good.
No.
You might enjoy that.
Babe, would you shut up? All right, are you going on without
I don't
me?
like how this audit just took a turn into porn and
pornography, yeah.
Because of one title. Why don't y'all talk about the Meg 2?
So are you going to keep going or what?
Or like shitty shark movies. Yeah, I'm going to keep going for a bit.
This isn't Ken's home video. This is the audit, and so
at least you got the name right. I called it Ken's Movie Experience when I started, and that I haven't done that one since like 3 years ago.
Well, you're an idiot, so
that's how my mind's going. I'm literally going into early stages of dementia.
Have a good night, guys.
But Michelle's leaving, so I'm sure everybody else is going to leave. But for the people that do want to stick around, I'll stay for another half hour, 45 minutes, and chat.
Gonna go have my
chat with the peeps. I'm sure there's still going to be some people that talk crap and make me feel worse about myself and my life decisions. That's okay. That's all right. All right. Let me move some stuff around. Let me bring it in. That was the audit, guys. Look, if you got anything else you want to say, throw it in the chats. We can talk for another 30, 40 minutes about whatever. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now because of what I just had to endure. But I'll stick around for you guys. Let's see. Gus says if she can't do the spread eagle, I don't want none of. Gus, you dirty, dirty dog. Ladybugs, oh brother. Ladybugs is great to have Cheeto of you. What are you talking about? Just so you know, Mrs. Ken, Ladybugs is a masterpiece compared to some of the movies that I bought for my collection. Ladybugs is great. Don't talk ill about Ladybugs. All right, let's see. My Killer Pocket. Mel, what are you laughing at, Mel? Come on now. What are you laughing at? Enjoy the couch. I sleep on the couch a lot anyway. Gail says, don't worry, Ken. Night of the Living Dead had XXX rating when it came out. Did it really? Is that true? Ken, what % of your collection would you figure you've actually watched? Just curious. Oh, don't make me answer that, YouTubing. Then you're going to get a bunch of people write a bunch of comments about he just collects packages. He doesn't watch it. He's just a hoarder. I don't know, 50% probably. I mean, I've seen probably maybe 60 to no, probably 50%. Probably 50%. I buy lots, and there's only so much time in my schedule to watch. But my idea is I just want the option. I think a lot of what goes into collecting physical media once you get super deep into it is, again, it takes on a life of its own. It becomes something different than just your average. I'm just going to buy the movies that I want to watch, and I want my collection. There's all kinds of different reasons to collect. There's all kinds of different reasons and rules that people have to collect. And I'm pretty sure that I'm probably not going to watch all the movies in my collection, but I like having the option to watch them. It's almost like having your own video store where you go into the video store and you're probably not going to watch every movie that's in the video store, but you have the option and you enjoy having the option. At least, I mean, that's what collecting means to me. I can understand people that think differently, and obviously you collect however you want to collect. But yeah, I mean, I intend to watch most of this stuff eventually. We've only got so much longer, you know. I mean, how much longer is physical media going to hold on for before it becomes? It'll always be around in some capacity, but how much longer are we going to get this flood of incredible, awesome movies and releases from all of these labels and studios, and how much longer is that going to last? Probably, 10 years, maybe tops. Like, I want to enjoy it while it's here. And then when it's over with, I'll have all these incredible movies and this incredible collection. I can just sit back and enjoy it and watch everything in it, or try to watch everything in it. That's my mindset. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just a hoarder. I don't know. That's what I think. Omar Khan says, farewell, Ken. It was a good run. Thank you. Ken slipped up on the tissues. They're not mine. My daughter was down here, like she was sick. She was blowing her nose and she left them down here. Ken, you need to spend $1,000 on your wife to make her feel better about you spending so much money on softcore porn. My wife is taken care of. Okay. She acts like she gets nothing. She gets plenty. The tension is real. Michelle's facial expression says it all. Ken, no more softcore. Oh my goodness. Fatmatic. What's up, Fatmatic? Cam, if we don't appease her, she may kill you. Love Michelle's thoughts on movies. I think she check his browser history. Believe me, she does that daily. But I'm clean as a whistle, Brandon. Like I said, I'm a pretty straight, straight-laced guy. I don't do too much wrong, except for buy some movies with numbered spines that may or may not be softcore porns. Shell, you animal. She's crazy, I'm telling you. 5 times a week. Oh my God. Oh, y'all commented on that. Love the Best of Times. Was so happy that it got a Blu-ray release. Still waiting on my copy. Nice. To be honest, Brandon, I have no idea. We started dating in high school. And I don't understand how I got her, but I did. Maybe because I was funny. I was funny looking, but I was also funny. So I think that's why. Tony is very uncomfortable. Don't give her scissors. She'll cut up more than his credit cards. Who spends more, Ken or Tony? I go watch Tony's recent video. And I think that answer will be clear. When you watch Tony's recent video. Tony probably doesn't have a box of tissues in the room with him. Restrict Ken to the library's sales in January. Back to the Future. You're a brave man doing this with the wife. Haha. I know. I like I said, I put myself out there for your all's entertainment. I don't love doing these. I really don't. Doing it live was even more terrifying because I could not edit anything else. I don't edit a lot with the audits, but like I will edit out a couple of like when it gets like really awkward and tense, like you probably saw just now. Like I'll shave that down just a little bit. So yeah, very awkward. I see everybody saying goodbye to Michelle. But yeah, if anybody wants to talk about anything else other than softcore porn, feel free. Super sticker. Thank you, Back to the Future. I appreciate that. I just read your comment, but I appreciate the super sticker very much. We still have 307 people in here. While I've got 307 people in here, I just want to point out that I don't know if I still have this. This is the old thumbnail. Let me see if I can get the new thumbnail. Because I think I loaded this in. So Tuesday nights will be my Septober is what I'm calling it. September and October roundtable put together because I had to skip last month's roundtable because of the stuff that I had going on. I've explained it before, but had to skip it. So we're combining the tables. We're going to be discussing September titles and October titles in one live stream with a panel of guests that is out of this world. Here's the thumbnail. I've already got it up. And this is the Septober roundtable. It's going to be Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be pain. It's going to be pleasure, and it's going to be pickups involved in this roundtable. And we have Movie Chatter, Martinez Joe making his return after, I think, a year and a half since he's been on the roundtable. Basement Blues, of course, Tony will be there. KB Loves Movies will be coming back and joining us. Side Hustle Cinema, Dead Pits will be there. Both Uncle Bill and Creepy Kentuckian will be in attendance. I think their first roundtable in over a year. Tiana Loves Movies will make her roundtable debut this Tuesday. And of course, we've got Garrett from Born to Be Ratted as well will be there. Absolutely stacked panel. It's the first ever roundtable where I've had 10 people on at once, counting myself. So it'll be a full house. And like I said, we're going to be talking about a lot as quickly as we possibly can. It's going to be a big one, guys. So definitely be there Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. We got Steelbook Obsessed having a full shelf of films just feels right. It does. It does. And, you know, Steelbook Obsessed, I know he has a lot of movies as well. He gets a lot of movies in every week. And I'm sure that he's thinking to himself the same thing that I am. It's like, I'm probably not going to watch all these in my lifetime, but I want the option. Damn it. You know, I want it to be there. If I want to watch it, I can. You know, I don't have to rely on streaming. You know, if I had the resources, if I had the funds, I would just go ahead and pick up every single movie that's on physical media. Every movie, you know, just to have it, you know, and build myself a little archive of films. Like one shelf could be like 1930, 1931, 1932. Like that's the dream for me. Like I just want to be encased in Blu-rays and have all the options. And it really does just go back to that old school mindset of going to the video store. They don't exist anymore. So we want to create our own. Oh, yeah. The Criterion sale does start tomorrow. I put up my wish list video yesterday and some recommendations. So check it out if you haven't already. And I plan on picking up 10 titles this month, which is not going to bode well for the audit. But I do want to go to the store. So I will do a Barnes & Noble hunt or trip in the store this week for sure. Let me go down. We got Back to the Future with another $10 super chats. Love the channel. Get a 4K on me. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your generosity. For sure. Let me go back up, see what else you guys are saying. I don't. I wish I did, Scribble Tits. I wish I did. Yeah, we still have to finish that. We are 2 episodes from the end. Oh, you're saying it was shit. I thought you said the shit. Yeah, that show started off very strong for me, and it's the past couple of episodes, I was like, all right, this is still good. Like, it's Mike Flanagan, so it's still good, but it's not up to where it started, to be honest. But yeah, we got 2 more episodes left. We're definitely gonna finish it. Yeah, I mean, I say 50% I've seen. The thing is that I've bought stuff that I've seen before in my life, but I haven't watched, like, actually watched the discs. So if you're asking, like, how many of the discs in my collection have I watched, actually popped in and watched, it might go down to, like, 40%. But the movies that I've seen would be higher. Oh, I'm gonna get that for sure. I'll buy anything comes out from Arrow Video. Yeah, for sure. I got the Chucky box set coming. I already have all those on 4K. So 100%. I'm getting the Conan. Where are the wieners? Richard wants the wieners. Glad to be single, says Plainview. Look, I love being married. You know, to be honest, it's fun and games. You know, down here doing the audit stuff does get a little tense, but my wife is she is my best friend, and I love her very much. Love her dearly. I hope she's watching right now, so she heard me say that. Probably not, but yeah, I have a lot of fun, you know, doing this stuff with my wife, and obviously on our channel, we talk about movies. We'll go live tomorrow night, so hit the subscribe button. Raiders of Atlantis. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah, it got down to like $6. I think when it came out, it was like $13. And I just have an issue buying Blu-rays without slipcovers for $13. So I always wait till they go down in price to get them. So I was like, 13, that's a perfect price. 6 like 99 for Ladybugs. Hell yes. Yep. Just as long as you can still support your family, keep up with your hobby, it's all good, says Scott. Yep, I absolutely do. 100%. You know, there's been times in my life where I've had to, you know, I couldn't buy all this extra stuff. You know, I went through not hard times, but times where money was tight and I couldn't buy anything that I wanted. Like my wife was a stay-at-home mom for like 4 or 5 years when my kids were first born, or when my daughter was first born. And it was paycheck to paycheck, and I could only get what I absolutely needed. And things were super tight, but I managed through that time. I didn't, you know, use a lot of credit card. I didn't amass a lot of credit card debt or anything like that. I never have really. So I've always been able to manage that, not have to pay interest and all that stuff. I was extremely good with my money for a long time. Probably since I was like 20 years old or something. Ever since I moved out on my own. I don't even think I got a credit card till I was like 23 or something. So I think because of that, I found myself, you know, when I got a better job, a little bit more money, a little bit more funds later on in my life, the past 6 or 7 years, I found myself with some extra disposable income. Um, and That's why I'm just going wild now, because I've never been able to do this. What I'm doing right now, I've never been able to do this. So it's cool. I calculated my collection 9.5 years. Yep. And obviously, like having the channel helps too. You know, I'm monetized. I make a certain amount of money off the videos every month. That definitely helps alleviate some of that financial burden from what I spend on movies per month, for sure. Where's the love button? I would suggest that you wait for a sale, but you are the creator, and it's understandable that you want to review it on release day. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like it's, you know, it's different collecting. and being a creator on YouTube that talks about his collection and stuff. So I get stuff for different reasons. Some stuff I just want to showcase and talk about, and some stuff I want to review, and some stuff if I don't feel like there's a need for me to talk about it like that month, I'll hold off on it. But really, like if I'm interested in it, I want to get it. What's your favorite label to buy titles from? Mine's currently Arrow with over 100 in my own collection. Yeah, I mean, I'm in an interesting position with Arrow just because like I get I get review copies from Arrow. Like Arrow sends me pretty much their whole slate every single month. So I don't really have to worry about buying stuff from Arrow unless it's in the UK. Arrow, without a shadow of a doubt, that's my favorite label right now. But I don't have to worry about buying Arrow stuff because I get review copies of that. Now, if it's overseas, if it's UK, like the Hellraiser set or the Chucky set or the Psycho set, really all the great stuff has been overseas. It feels like the past few months. Then I gotta purchase that because they don't send me the UK stuff. So I'm very fortunate in that way. But Screen Factory, Criterion, Kino Lorber, I get all that stuff. Honestly, probably to collect for. I love collecting for Vinegar Syndrome. I know the movies aren't the best, but I just love opening up that Vinegar Syndrome package and getting to feel those slip covers. And sometimes I have fun with the movies that I watch from them. I like collecting Screen Factories too. Kino Lorber is super fun to collect for, especially in the sales. I don't know. It's tough. I love a lot. I'll say Screen Factory probably because I feel like I buy and watch the most their stuff. Like I usually I don't do this with every label, but almost every Screen Factory I get brand new, like I'll watch it like as soon as I get it. Post in the chat in the comment sections and I will. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. 267 in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Like I thought, the numbers went way down as soon as Michelle left. I knew they would, but I appreciate everybody that stuck around. I'm going live earlier tonight, so I'll be getting off here about 10 o'clock, which is kind of nice to be honest, because usually I'm on here like this until like 12 or 1 in the morning, about ready to fall asleep, and I'm not like wide awake or nothing, but it's nice to know it's not super late right now. Well, I've always been a movie collector. That's my thing. Others collect books and have giant libraries. Others collect stamps and whatever. You can do a lot worse with your money. Yeah, and a lot of people pour thousands and thousands of dollars into cars. Rebuilding cars, tuning up their cars, adding attachments to their cars. I don't do any of that. Everybody's got a hobby. Everybody has to have a way to blow their money, right? It's just the way it is. This is my hobby. This is literally what I do. I do nothing else. I don't play the lottery. I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I really try to not eat anywhere like fast food wise or nothing and waste my money that way. I just go to work and come home, and movies are my hobby. So that's what it is. Only about one movie every 7th day and haven't missed anything I really wanted so far. Well, that's it. That's definitely good. It's definitely good that you can rein it in like that. Yeah, that's definitely an idea, Craig. It's definitely an idea. We could go through all of our most egregious double dips. Fan here from Toronto, Canada. My wife would kill me if she found out how much I spent on 4K this last month. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. It's rough. Did I watch? I don't know. The Nude with a box of tissues. Small Wonder. Did I watch Small Wonder Nude when I was a kid? No, I did not. 5-hour round table. There are measures that I'm going to take to make sure that it does not last 5 hours. It's gonna go quick. We're gonna get through stuff. 100%. It's not gonna be 5 hours. I can tell you. It will be 3 hours tops, but I'm really gonna try to nail it down and 2.5. So yeah. It should be a good time. I cannot go 5 hours. No way. No way. Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming out this week. A lot of good stuff coming out this week. I do have my review out for Scrooged on 4K. Dropped it today, so go check that out. Can't hit for Boundless Movies because Dirty Dirty Perv. Oh my god, I know it. It's crazy, isn't it? Yep, Dead Pit will be there. PDSM, yeah. I had to theme it to Hellraiser. Hellraiser to me was the biggest release of October. So I don't even think that's really up for debate. I can't think of anything bigger that came out in October. Let's see. I've got all my boutiques together, or at least I try to. It's becoming messy again because I did this back in March where I reorganized and now I already need another shelf. I've got stuff on the floor. But all my 4Ks, like standard 4Ks, are on this shelf. Right below that is steelbooks. I'm already running out of room for steelbooks. This entire shelf over here is boutiques. Then these 2 shelves over there are all regular standard Blu-rays. And behind me is what I like to call my super duper nice boutiques. I've got Arrow, I've got Vinegar Syndrome, I've got Second Sight, some Radiance, Umbrella, and that's all full. I gotta get something else for all this stuff. And then I've got some sets and stuff on top. So I'm gonna wait till probably the beginning of the year or after Christmas, but I'm gonna be redoing like everything in here again come New Year because I've got it way too crowded in here, and I've got to change things up. So I won't be here anymore. I'll probably shift my station somewhere else. I've got to figure out a better setup. I'm not happy with this at all. As long as you have them, you have the ambition to read them. Yep. I agree. I wish I was into books. I just don't have the time. It's hard enough to find time to, watch the movies. I do want to read more. I used to read all the time when I was younger. Well, it's funny. I do have a 4K webcam. That's what this is right now. But I'm not streaming in 4K. I don't know exactly what you need to like stream in 4K. Do I need like a higher internet quality, or I don't know if my laptop that I currently have can handle it. And it's also like $50 to get the StreamYard to stream in 4K too. And I don't think my picture quality is that bad. It could definitely be better, and I want it to be better. I really do. I just don't know if I'm ready for it yet. But yeah, the camera I have is a 4K camera. I just don't stream in 4K. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably. I mean, last I like really seriously counted was like a year and a half ago. I think I was at 2,600 then. I've got to be somewhere in the 3,500 range, I would say. Maybe knocking on 4,000. Maybe. If I count like my DVDs and stuff too. Everything. Because all my DVDs are in the closet over there, and there's probably like 400 or 500 of those. Oh, dude, I talked about that last week. I think I reviewed it like a little short review in my live stream. That is an incredible release, and I really enjoyed the movie, but the 4K looked outstanding. The black and white was one of the best black and white 4K transfers I've seen. So you're really gonna enjoy that one for sure. Oldest movie, it's got to be in the Freak set. No, I've got some like Nosferatu and Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I think it's from 1920, so that's probably my oldest. Have you always liked movies? Can you pinpoint any particular film or experience with which ignited your passion for film and or physical media? Yeah, pretty much as far back as I can remember, I've been watching movies. I've loved movies. I used to when I was a kid. I can remember like 5 or 6. I would have like a bunch of clamshell cases for movies, and I would like watch one and then I would like move them up. I remember like in the line, and I would just sit in the living room all day and watch like movies, like from when I woke up to when I went to bed. And it would be like the Disney animated stuff. I'd probably pop the Ninja Turtles, the Secret of the Ooze, and those are kind of like my earliest film memories. We're watching like the old classic Disney animated stuff like Peter Pan. I remember watching The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, of course, but Little Mermaid was definitely a big one. And then, yeah, the Turtles movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1990, and Secret of the Ooze. I remember watching those when I was like 5 and 6. E.T. was one I remember watching very young. Beetlejuice, Batman 1989, a lot of the earlier Tim Burton stuff I remember watching as a kid. So those are probably all my earliest memories of watching movies, like at least when I was like 4, 5 years old. Absolutely, Truman Show. Absolutely. I will have a meltdown on air for you guys. Why wouldn't I? Of course. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. If anybody wants to reach out and help me with that, I would appreciate it. I need a representative. I have no idea why you put up with that. I hope the upside is worth it. Hang in there, buddy. Are you talking about me? Put up with what? I shouldn't put up with that. I should have just left you all when everybody started calling me perv. I should have been out of here, but I did it anyway. Yeah, you should probably go back, Nancy. My wife came in at about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and she was in here for quite a bit. So if you want to see the audits, you'll have to go back. When is Kino Lorber gonna hurry up and get on that Uncle Buck 4K release? They take their sweet time sometimes. I mean, Face Off just got an announcement. That was announced at Christmas last year. It's coming out in December. I've heard that Kindergarten Cop is coming in January now, and that was announced a year ago. So sometimes they take a bit to get their stuff out. But hopefully soon we'll see a Uncle Buck announcement. Shouldn't be too far off. Was that all for knots? Manuel, look, man, we had some stuff going on. We tried to tell you all like so many times. Did you miss all of it? But yeah, we couldn't watch all that stuff. We haven't really been able to watch anything all month. We don't intend for it to be all for nothing, but it just turned out that way. Sorry. It's what happens. Life, kids, it's difficult. Do you have an all-time favorite Criterion release in terms of packaging and special features? I'm sure I do. Packaging special features, two different things. The Do the Right Thing one is probably my favorite still packaging wise. I love that. I love all the artwork on the inside, and I just thought that was an incredible Criterion release. And I believe there was a ton of great special features in that as well. So I'll say Do the Right Thing. That was a great release. Yeah, I remember the Betamax. You know, I talked about Mickey's Christmas Carol today in my Scrooge review, and I remember watching that on Betamax. So we definitely had a Betamax for a very short amount of time. You should make them go 1 month without buying anything. I've actually thought about that. That would be very difficult for me, especially running the channel. I would have to rely solely on review copies, of course, to get some new content out for you guys. Which wouldn't be difficult to do. But it's like if something really great came out that month and I couldn't get it, that would suck. So I just don't know if I could commit to it. I could do it, but it would just suck if that one release that I really want came out that month. I would have to time it just right and like know what was coming out that month and be like, okay, this is the month. I'm not going to buy anything, because I feel like I could get away with it. I don't know. It'd be tough for sure, but I think I could do it. And I've thought about doing it just as an experiment. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time as a kid too. Oh, let's see. Not a perv, brother, just a collector. Chat was just kidding, I'm sure. Oh, I know. I know it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun at my expense, right? Which Chucky 4K box set did you get? Yellow. I just got the yellow. I don't think that the blue really matches the look and feel of Chucky. I like the yellow one better. I mean, I have a lot of sci-fi films in the collection. I do like sci-fi. I don't feel like I watch enough of it, but I've got a pretty good amount of sci-fi in the collection. The sci-fi movies that I love, like I really love. Of course, Alien is one of my favorites, but like even more recently, like Arrival is probably just one of my favorite science fiction movies. I remember seeing that in the theaters. That movie just blew me away. Blade Runner 2049. I like the first one too, but I love Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049. Trying to think. I'm sure there's more examples. Maybe I should do a sci-fi video one time. Yeah, it was just it's too hard. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. Especially with everything going on. Ugh. At least with that, I won't have to worry about it till December. Like, because if I have to stack like the Criterion sale and the Vinegar Syndrome sale in the same month, like that's going to be ridiculous. So at least with Vinegar Syndrome, I'll be able to save that for December. But then I got to think about the next Kino sale, which is probably going to be in December. And it's just too much going on. Favorite box sets? Goodness. Been a lot of incredible ones. I mean, I've yet to watch any movies in them, but this Sony box set, the 30-year Sony Pictures Classics, is really nice. And I love the way it opens, and I love that it has all the slip covers. That's really nice. But I feel like that's a bad answer since I haven't watched them. I mean, the Arrow Video Store box set that came out this year, I do love this set. I do love this set, and I think it's cool that they had all the, the cases in them. Pretty much any Sony box set, like the Columbia Classics, are just top notch. Like all those box sets are just top notch packaging wise. So it's hard to go wrong picking those. Anything from Sony, like I love the Karate Kid collection. It's simple, little hard box with the individual cases with the slipcovers in them. I think that's pretty cool. I think people are still watching way back because people are commenting about stuff that happened a little bit ago. Yep, absolutely. Black and white just looks. Some of the best transfers are black and white. Do you feel they're lacking in Christmas 4K's announcement releases this year? Let's see. What do we got? We just got the announcement for Love Actually. We got Scrooged on 4K. I mean, a little bit, probably. I feel like last year we were getting. I mean, last year we got like what 4 on the same day at the beginning of November. They kind of just blew their load, right? We got Elf, we got Christmas Vacation, we got A Christmas Story, we got Polar Express, like all on the same day from Warner Brothers. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is not a Christmas movie, but it's kind of a holiday movie. We got that last November. Then in December, we got Black Christmas from Scream Factory. We got, the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies from Vestron. So I feel like there were a lot more Christmas themed titles coming out last year, but I feel like there's some other stuff other than Scrooged and Love Actually coming out this year. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Should I go through it? Let me pull it up. Let me go through the releases real quick. Scrooged. Violent Night's coming on 4K if you want to count that. Which I don't really count that. It should have came out on 4K all along. But yeah, I'm not seeing too much. I mean, we should be getting Home Alone 2. Like, why are we not getting Home Alone 2, Disney? That's ridiculous. I don't understand why we are not getting classics like Miracle on 34th Street, White Christmas. I think Paramount has both of those, so you would think that they would want to put those out. Like White Christmas would look beautiful in 4K. Like that would look stunning, and I love that movie. I remember when I was a kid, that was my dad's favorite Christmas movie. And he would always watch it every year, and I would have to sit there and watch it with him and listen to it. And so I knew the movie very well, but I just never liked it because it wasn't my kind of Christmas movie when I was a kid. As I got older, I learned to like it a lot more, and now it just feels like Christmas. So I love watching that movie. But that would be a beautiful 4K. I believe it's in Technicolor, and it just, there's so many like great like stage sequences that would just, with the costumes and just all the Christmas colors, it would look great. And Miracle on 34th Street, like that really needs an upgrade. Like the HD transfer of that looks fine, but like it would look so much better with HDR for sure. And why not do the remake, with the girl from Matilda, and Richard Attenborough, do that one as well, and the Santa Claus. Like, come on, Disney, what are you all doing? Why do we not have the Santa Claus on 4K? I could go on and on. I did a whole video last year about Christmas movies that need 4Ks. There's a lot. There's a lot of Christmas movies that still need 4Ks. And I'm surprised Screen Factory hasn't announced Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 to come out on 4K either. You would think that they would want to do those. So yeah, 100% we haven't got enough Christmas announcements this year. We should have got way more. I don't know why we didn't. Ridiculous. Let's see. Passed on the VS titles and skipped on Bug, you would have been much better off this. I would have. You broke it down. Yeah. But I had to get that Exorcist one. That was one. I shouldn't have got the Kino cult releases. I probably will never watch those. They look like trash. But the Vinegar Syndrome titles, I don't know. I like that Tony Hawk one, and I actually watched Mother's Day last night and had a pretty good time with it. And Mother's Day, oh my God. Like, you want to talk about a label that can do 4K, like Vinegar Syndrome, top-notch transfers. Mother's Day looked incredible. It looked incredible. Oh my goodness. Fun movie too. I'll talk about it tomorrow on the Physical Media Report, but obviously I'm a little disappointed they didn't do a 4K of Thinner, if I'm being honest. I watched Thinner a lot when I was a kid. I do love that movie. I would have loved to have seen it get a 4K. So yeah, I don't get why they didn't do a 4K of that. Oh, I'm getting La Bamba. Is that how you pronounce it? I pronounce it La Bamba in my video. And everybody freaked out. La Bamba. That's how I've always pronounced it. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but I've always called it La Bamba. How else do you say it? La Bamba? That doesn't sound right. I don't know, but yeah, I'm getting both of those. I've got Film Noir stuff. Is the thing. I've got an entire Film Noir box set. Frank Castra Nostra, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Well, these are just 3 mafia tales. Would you call these noirs? I feel like they are. Yeah, I do. It's a genre that I definitely, have some gaps and need to check out more of. Yeah, I miss it too, to be honest, but it just got to the point where it didn't feel like the interest level was quite there anymore, and I just kind of fell out of love with it. It was never intended to be something that I continue to do every month. I did it for westerns, and then I was like, well, let me do it again. So it's just something I kept going for probably too long. But I would love to bring it back just randomly. Just be like, hey, this month is this. And then don't do it again for like 3 or 4 months, you know. Yeah, yeah. Good movies. Classics. Oh, Child's Play 3 is not the worst by a long shot. Where does everybody get off thinking Child's Play 3 is bad? Like Child's Play 3 is it's not as good as the first two, but it's right behind them for me. I would put Child's Play 2, the first one, and the third one. Child's Play 3 has some of the best one-liners. It's got some of the best kills, like the freaking trash compactor kill with the kind of it was horrified me when I was a kid. The barber shop kill, like it's great. It's got one of the best set pieces at the end and the carnival and the roller coaster. Like, how does anybody think Child's Play 3 is the worst Chucky? I don't get that at all. So I get very defensive about Child's Play. I love Child's Play. Child's Play 3 is not the worst by a long shot. I put the first three above all the rest of them, even Bride. So there you go. I have not watched that. No. Love the movie Megan. Was not impressed with the 4K Blu-ray. See, I haven't watched it yet. No, I bought it just because of the steelbook. I've seen that movie so many times. I just have no desire to watch it again. My daughter made me watch it like 3 times when we got it at home. And I saw it in the theaters. So I'll watch it eventually, but that sucks to hear. I'll have to check it out. What's up, Jilly? Poor Ken. I'm just catching up now on the stream and watching all that was brutal. It is brutal. And you know what? I put it all out there for you guys to see. And I don't know why I do that. I'm an idiot. That's why. I probably should get off here and go console my wife and make sure she's okay. I can usually do that after the audit videos because we just shut the camera off and then we just awkwardly look at each other for about 2 minutes. And I'm like, are you okay? She goes, yeah. And then she just walks off. And I know I'm in trouble. They should, Mayor. They got 4 a year. They're usually pretty consistent for a winter wonderland sale. That'll last a while. Should last all December long. Yeah, that's a great set for sure. I love the Friday the 13th set, 100%. Although now, like I've collected so many box sets, it is kind of basic. It's just a hard shell, but the artwork on it's great, and it's just awesome having all those movies in one box set. Like that's the novelty of that set. You'll have to go back and watch LFL. Sorry. I may try to clip out like the actual audits and just put it up as a video. I may do that for people that don't want to have to sit through the whole stream, but I feel like we started pretty early and then, there was a little bit extra stuff in the middle, but we got there pretty quick. No, I do not. Oh yeah, remember the 5th of November. It's the 5th. So I should honor V for Vendetta. Where's it at? Here it is. I haven't even watched it on 4K yet. I have seen this movie though. Good movie. I've never loved this movie, and I even watched it, I think, like 3 or 4 years ago on streaming. Never loved it. But it's good. It's a good movie, and it's cool to have a whole day. This is awesome. Like Warner Brothers doesn't do this too often. Like different artwork inside the slip. Like that's cool. But yeah, the plastic is still on. How did the V for Vendetta 4K look? I think this came out in 2020. I never watched it. Should I watch it? I don't feel like I heard anything about it when it came out. All right, guys, we're going to be getting off here very soon. Yeah, it does. All the Christmas carols do. No, I'm not getting Trading Places. I gotta cut some stuff out. So I'm not getting Trading Places. I've got a nice Paramount Presents edition that looks great. And I'll get it eventually, when it goes down to like $10 or something. But I don't need it right now. And American Graffiti, there's all kinds of controversy about that one going around right now, saying that there's people talking like that's the next Terminator 2 4K, where they just DNR'd the hell out of it. Everybody looks like a wax figure. Like, I haven't heard people talk like that about a 4K since T2. So I've been hearing some very bad things about that. So I didn't pre-order it. I do want to watch the movie because I've never seen it. But I've heard from some people, it's like, get the Blu-ray. This 4K is just the worst. So I'm not going to buy that when it comes out. I'll wait till a sale and probably get it. I wonder if the Blu-ray's in it. I'll have to look and check and see if the Blu-ray's in it. But yeah, definitely not getting that after all that. And then, yeah, Trading Places. Fargo comes out this week. I would expect a review for that. And also Witness on 4K. I watched that over the weekend. I will be reviewing that. So those two will definitely be coming this week. And possibly Black Hawk Down, because I'm getting that 4K Steelbook and it's a new scan with Adobe Vision. Or it's a new, it's a new transfer with Adobe Vision. So I might review that. I might, because I haven't watched Black Hawk Down in a very long time. So I would like to reminisce on that movie. But again, it's just all if I'm going to have the time or not, because I've got the round table this week. I'll probably be doing some Barnes and Noble shopping and some other videos. I'm sure I'll have some other stuff to talk about. No, they would have announced it by now if they were doing it. They would have announced it. Is there an Exorcist movie that you like that others think is trash? Well, the funny thing is, I don't like the Polar Express. I never really have, but I know a lot of people that really love that movie. I know a lot of people in my family that really love it. Exorcist movie that I like that others think is trash. I can't really think of one. I feel like most Christmas movies are pretty beloved. Maybe Deck the Halls. I like that one quite a bit. I feel like I watch it pretty often. Matthew Broderick, Danny DeVito. It's kind of stupid, but it has its charm. And I feel like it came out like at the tail ends of that like really great Christmas movie run from like the late 80s to the early 2000s, where we were getting tons of great Christmas movies. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about that one, but I always have fun with it. And it's not perfect, but it's good. I would like to see that get like a 4K or something. Why not? Let's see. White Christmas is my mom's favorite movie for Christmas. Watch it with her every year still. Nice. Yeah. It's such a feel good movie. I love it. I do love it. The Last Samurai needs a 4K release. Yeah, it does. It's a Wonderful Life does look great in 4K. It looks wonderful. I've got this. Where is it? Damn it. All right. There it is. This beautiful It's a Wonderful Life steelbook. This is one of the nicest steelbooks I feel like is in my collection. I love this, but I also have the slipcover for it as well. I double dipped on that one, or I think somebody got that for me for Christmas. But yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is fantastic. Jimmy Stewart movie. My only thing with It's a Wonderful Life is I feel like it's not a Christmas movie. Like they bring in Christmas like right at the tail end, but like for the majority of the movie, it's a really great movie. I love the movie. I just didn't feel like it was a Christmas movie. I feel like I could watch that any time of the year. So that was interesting watching it for the first time a few years ago. Live for today and buy all the movies, Ken. Life is short. But then again, if you do, it might get even shorter if you keep pissing Michelle off. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I said. How much longer do we have of all these incredible releases coming out? Let's stock up while we can. And then later on, we'll worry about saving money, We might be too old to do that by then, but who knows? Ernest Saves Christmas, 100%. Jingle All the Way, 100%. Home Alone 2, 100%. Jack Frost, 100%. Christmas with the Cranks, 100%. Bad Santa. I haven't seen Bad Santa. That's one big one I haven't seen. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of those are Disney too. Jingle All the Way and Home Alone 2 are Disney. Yeah, Christmas with the Crank, I think, is Sony. So I could see them doing that one. They just did the Blu-ray not too long ago, though. Yep, you're right. It is Overseas Studio Canal. Yeah, a lot of good features. A lot of good features. Yeah, the original Blu-rays have that Leviathan documentary. Yeah, they do. They do. Because what did I just watch in VistaVision? It was The Man Who Knew Too Much. Looked incredible. Oh my God, that was so amazing. So amazing. How many free screeners do I get? I mean, like review copies? It depends. It just always depends on the month and what stuff's available and what people are willing to send to me. And I don't really like, I definitely got a few, like Arrow's very consistent with me. I've got a very good relationship with them. I have for a while now. I've been getting stuff from them since pretty much I started the channel. So they're pretty consistent, and I usually get most of the stuff from MVD and Arrow Video every month. And if I don't get it, I can request it if I want it. But Warner Brothers, and I get stuff for Paramount. Paramount's very inconsistent. Some stuff I get, some stuff I don't. My Paramount Scares box set I was supposed to get. It was on the way, and it's like lost in the mail, and like they can't do anything about it. So I'm not going to be getting that. But they're very hit or miss. Like I got Scrooge, but I didn't get Trading Places. But that's just with me. With other people, it could be different. I guess it just depends on like who you are. And I'm trying to think. Umbrella, I've recently started getting stuff from just this year. And I think that's at Mill Creek. I've gotten stuff from Mill Creek for quite some time, but I think I could reach out to more people probably if I tried. I get kind of lazy about it sometimes, and I just don't. I get some stuff from Lionsgate, but also very hit or miss. Some steelbooks I get, some I don't. It just all depends. But I'm very fortunate and grateful for anything that I can get. And I always try to make sure I can showcase it and give it its proper due on the channel, and which can even start to feel like a job at certain points. Getting all this stuff in and having to cover it, it can be extremely overwhelming. Again, I'm very thankful, and it's awesome that I get it, but it's almost like work. Like you get it in, it's like I got to get to work now. I'm not just getting it in to enjoy. I'm getting it to show off to people. I seen Bug back when it came out. I remember renting it. I really enjoyed it back then, so looking forward to it. Watching it again. I did a video on that Magic Hands yesterday. Go check it out. Go check it out. Exactly, Tails. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it looks so good too. Looks so good. Yeah, Bride of Chucky's a little overrated to me. That's very true, Jim. I need to get it cut off again. Need another haircut. It's got a 4K, Sergio. I just showed it off twice. And, I mean, they're doing a Blu-ray box set, but they did some of the Rankin Bass films on 4K last year. I mean, Frosty and Santa Claus Coming to Town, Rudolph, the classic ones. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out, but Illuminated Pro, thank you for all the great content and reviews, Ken. We appreciate you. Can't wait for Fargo. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Michelle confirms it looks horrible. I've heard like almost nothing but bad things. nothing but bad things. It's pretty remarkable that it's pretty universally like hated. Crazy. And it's all George Lucas's fault, apparently. Don't blame Universal. Apparently it's all George Lucas, and his revisionist history. Which I love George Lucas. I mean, he's a creative genius, He created the council meetings in Phantom Menace. The people really love Star Wars and action and laser swords and blasters. I think they really love 30-minute sequences of people talking about politics. I think they would love that. That's my George Lucas impression, if you guys didn't know. Well, they really, Star Wars is really for kids. So, I created this character, Jar Jar Binks, for the children. It wasn't really for the adults. It's more for the children. There's a new Krampus 2 might come out, and that script is really good. You know what? Krampus was a movie I didn't like too much when it first came out. I was like, this is kind of stupid. But I rewatched it. Was it last year? I think it might have been last year, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'd be down for Krampus 2. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm supposed to be getting that Possession. I'm supposed to be getting that from Umbrella. So I'll probably still get it from Second Sight, though. Surprise! Really have CGI Yoda. Wouldn't that have been something? Oh my god! All right, guys. Look, 200 people still in here. We did the audits earlier live stream tonight on Sunday. I'll be back next Sunday, probably 10 o'clock for my regular Ken's Home Video live stream, and I will be here Tuesday night live again for Ken's. For the September roundtable. Sorry, guys. I'm out of my mind. Crazy. We're going to have on a large panel of guests. Great guests. Phenomenal guests. Movie chatter. Martinez Joe 74. Basement Blues. KB Loves Movies. Side Hustle Cinema. Dead Pits. Tiana Loves Movies. And Born to Be Rad. We'll all be in attendance. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. It's going to be a hell of a time. Shenanigans will be had. And I'm telling you guys, if you're here tonight, you're going to want to be there Tuesday night, 9 p.m. It's going to be fun. And a lot of great stuff came out. So there's a ton of stuff to talk about. Very quickly, because like I said, I don't want it to be 5 hours long. But appreciate everybody joining tonight. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Drop a comment down below for sure. What did you think of tonight's audit? Definitely brutal. Felt a lot more brutal live. I'm going to tell you that right now. Honestly, never want to do that again, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Tune in Tuesday night for the roundtable at 9 p.m. And we'll see you next time.